Alright, so basically you gotta start with a circle, right? Takes a lot of strokes for a fucking circle. Alright, man. Anyway, you have a circle, right? And wherever the line is, you know, facing, that's where the person is looking. But I'm showing you anatomy, not a face, because you haven't gotten to that level yet. Okay, I gotta stop. Caresses you more. Anyway, then you have the little neck. And sorry, I have to closer to see, because I'm blind. Well, you're more blind, but yeah. And then you make a round, boxy shape thing. You might have to edit it sometimes, but yeah. Then you make a circle here that represents the stomach. All right. Then you can connect these things, I guess. Yeah. Now, see, this is a female body. If you want me to do the male body, I can do that, but mainly draw a female. Then you basically draw this thing, then this, blah blah blah. And normally I don't really think about the leg shapes, because I draw baggy clothes on my characters, so I just make these stubby little legs. And then, like, you have here, which represents the shoulder. All right. Sorry, I have to edit this shit. Yeah. And so this right here represents the shoulder, right? You draw these lines over here, represents the elbow. All right, elbow, keep that in mind. Elbow. And you draw more lines. And I am always too lazy to make the hands, so I just draw these little hexagon boxes. Hexagon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I was right. I was right. Enough distractions. Then you just connect these things right here. Like, so I edit this a lot because, like, it looks weird. I mean, of course, it's all just about shapes. It's all just about shapes. Okay, at this point, I'm just gonna draw me. Now for you, it might not be easy because this is my style. And for my style, it's kind of basic, but not a lot of people know how to draw anatomy like this. So I think my mom's already taking out my clothes from the washer, and I need to do that first. Yeah, whatever. It's not my brother. Okay, enough distraction. Alright, sit. So yeah, when you're done with the body, you can just like try to learn how to do hair. Right here, I'm just doing myself because, like, what the heck? Yeah. Now doing hair is simple for me because, of course, I've been drawing since I was like 8 years old and I'm almost 13. But others, for like beginners like you, it's, I don't even know if you're a beginner, whatever. It's hard to do hair, especially when most artists, school artists, not like the actual nerdy kind of artists, like those school artists, those popular kid school artists, they just trace over things. They didn't draw that. I mean, so of course they kind of drew it, but they traced it. They didn't do it by scratch. What I'm teaching you is by scratch. All right. All right. Understood? Understood? Anyway. So of course you have the little neck thing here. When I do shirts, of course, like as I said, I like to do baggy shirts, so that's why I do it like this. Then, again, I like doing baggy clothing and my characters. So basically, you kind of trace over this, but just make it more boxy and less curved. And for the shoes, you can search up how to do shoes, how I do shoes, just like this, as I'm showing you. Yeah, that seems about right. Time to get this thing. And I mean the eraser, not the actual pencil, because like this pencil is not, yeah. And if you're wondering why I don't use my sharpener for this pencil, it's a kind of, this thing is kind of busted. If you look closely enough, it's kind of slanted off the slot thing, so I'm not using that thing anymore. Anyway, that's why I wait to use the, can this focus now? Okay. So I just wait until I get to school, and yeah. Anyway, you don't want to draw your base too hard, or else you won't get to erase these things for your clothes. Now right here, I'm not really doing anything. Yeah. I mean, I am doing something, but like I'm not trying as hard, since this is just like a small lesson. It's been 9 minutes. This isn't a small, okay, whatever. And now, here's the tricky part. Normally, people will do eyes like this, somewhat detailed, somewhat everything, yeah? Well, guess what? I Can't do that on both sides. So, my style. Get it? Cause he's bald. Anyway, so yeah, in my style, if I'm just like really lazy or the if the head isn't big enough for me to do like the detailed stuff, I just like try to go with it and make these little oval things. And if I can, I make small nose or mouth, and yeah. And if you don't think that any of this like looks right, you can just like edit it, sort of. Again, this is my style, so if you just like don't want to do this, I can try to teach you more of a complex style that I always used to do with a bit more detailed anatomy. And yeah. But eesh, that was 12 minutes?